What is up, guys? In today's video, I'm going to be going over everything you need to know about Fortnite's new update that just came out today. As always, if you guys do enjoy this video, find it helpful, informative, interesting, remember to give it a like, subscribe if you like to see more, and comment down below what you think of this update. So in this update, we got 3 new items added. There's 2 new shotguns, the pump and dump shotgun and the outlaw shotgun. And then there is a new rocket drill mobility item as well, which is a much better version of the rocket ram that we had in Chapter 4, Season 4. For the new shotguns, neither of these are something that I really enjoy or have a play style that I really enjoy. And that's what it mostly comes down to. I don't really know if these weapons are, not good themselves, but they don't fit my playstyle as much, so I didn't enjoy using them. The Twin Fire Auto Shotgun and Sentinel Pump are both still in the game, and the Sentinel Pump is definitely still my preferred shotgun. For the Pump and Dump Shotgun, this is a combination of a shotgun and an SMG, and each trigger will shoot one of the weapons. So for me, R2 shot the shotgun, and then L2, which is typically my ADS button, shot the SMG. So you just hold both triggers and then you can shoot both weapons at the same time if that's what you choose to do. And if you're playing mouse and keyboard, one of your mouse clicks will shoot one weapon, one of your mouse clicks will shoot the other, and then same thing. You can shoot them as you see fit. Personally, this was not a weapon that I really enjoyed. Both of these shotguns are very close range oriented, like even more so than the Sentinel Pump, which is not something that I really want to play towards this season with how good the bat is. Like being forced to get super close to the opponent is not something I really want to do. And both the Pump and Dump and the Outlaw Shotgun felt like more extreme close range weapons to me. But also with the Pump and Dump, it's much more of like a damage over time style weapon. Like you just sit there, shoot out your SMG, occasionally the shotgun shoots as well, and then over time you'll deal damage to the opponent. But this kind of creates a playstyle where I feel like you're going to be taking a lot of damage in a lot of your fights, and just kind of both you and the opponent drain each other's HP. Whereas with the Sentinel Pump, the way it plays, you can kind of peek in and out of cover and try to make shots and minimize the amount of damage you take in a fight. And that's why I've always really enjoyed the pump shotguns in Fortnite. If you just want to barrel stuff somebody and hold both the shoot buttons, then you might enjoy the pump and dump. But for how I preferred to play the game, I really didn't enjoy this weapon, and I found the bat to be way more problematic to deal with, or way more threatening when I was using the shotgun than when I was using the Sentinel Pump. So it didn't feel that great to me, and then it also didn't go towards a play style that I really want to play myself. And then the Outlaw Shotgun is a bit of the same story. This has 2 rounds in it, and a good amount of spread, and then also not much range. The fire rate and damage are both like okay, and this is kind of meant to be a shotgun that you just jump on somebody, spam out both shots, and then hopefully do enough damage to either eliminate the opponent or make them very weak so that your AR can just like finish the job. And if I had to use one of these new shotguns, I definitely would prefer to use the Outlaw Shotgun over the Pump and Dump, but it still kind of is best in a play style that I didn't really want to play, and feels more risky than kind of what I would want to play. So and then also kind of plays into the bat more. So I think both of these weapons are not my preferred shotgun, but I definitely like the Outlaw Shotgun more than I enjoyed using the Pump and Dump shotgun today. But as I kind of touched on a few times already, I think it's mostly a playstyle thing, and neither of these shotguns fit how I want to play the game. For somebody who has like a different preference in playstyle, you might enjoy these weapons more. The rocket drill is a mobility item that was added today, and as I said, this is a better version of the rocket ram from Chapter 4, Season 4. With this, you just hit your shoot button, and then you kind of boost around with it. There's not as much of a delay in the animation, and you can cancel it whenever you want. And from my understanding, you don't take fall damage after you use this, so this can be a decent counter to the knockback bat knocking you off of mountains or anything. You are vulnerable when using it, and you can be shot by enemy players, but overall, if I was going to carry a mobility item strictly to avoid fall damage, or, to counter the bat in that way, I definitely would rather use the rocket ram than the Sub-Zero gauntlets for that. Just the rocket ram, or the rocket drill, sorry. The rocket drill felt more enjoyable to me to use as a mobility item than the Sub-Zero gauntlets did. So if you really, really, really hate fall damage, consider carrying this rocket drill. You can find this out of the heist bags. So it seems like there's less bats to go around now, which is kind of interesting. Definitely still ran into the bat a good amount, but it wasn't as common as it was before, it seemed. Overall, I think the rocket drill is a fine item, and I think a lot of people will enjoy using it. The alternate attack, or L2 for me, kind of pulls up the drill, and I guess this does melee damage. I'm not really sure what this is supposed to do, but I found this really effective when getting the vaults. If you have this when you're getting a vault, you shred that little red bar that you have to break pretty much immediately and can get into the vault much faster. So this is a fine mobility item, but it also makes it much easier to get into the vaults. Overall, though, I think I would still rather use the knockback bat as my mobility item, because I like doing the sprint jump and then swapping to my pump shotgun and shooting people. But if you enjoy the rocket drill, I think it's quite good. It's definitely solid. And being able to counter fall damage is a good thing. So yeah, I think the rocket drill is a nice benefit to the game. The Mythic Sentinel Pump was moved in this update. You will now get the Mythic Sentinel Pump shotgun when you open the chests in the train. One of the chests in the train drops the Sentinel Pump Mythic every game now. And then where you could previously get the Mythic Sentinel Pump at the Crime City Black Market, that is now a Mythic Pump and Dump shotgun. So I personally have much less priority on that Crime City Black Market. I really wanted that Mythic Pump before. Now you get it from the train, and there is a Pump and Dump Mythic at the Crime City Black Market. So it's not like the Mythic Sentinel Pump was removed. It was just moved to a different way to get it. The biggest aspect of this week's update, I think, would have been the new exotic weapons at the Black Market, but we are currently unable to get them because we first need to complete a community quest. And for the community quest, we need to rob vaults and cases on the map. And basically, it's taking a total from the entire Fortnite community. So everybody playing Fortnite all around the world is contributing to this community quest all at once. But it still will take quite some time. As of the time I'm recording this video, we are currently at 2% for the community quest. And then once enough cases and once enough vaults have been opened, then we will unlock a key card, and then this is what will allow you to get into the extra section of the Black Market. From my understanding, once the community quest is completed and the key card is locked, there will still be other quests that you have to complete on your own to level up the key card and then unlock more perks at these Black Markets. And eventually, if you level up the key card enough, it's kind of expected that you'll be able to directly purchase a loadout from the NPCs inside. I'll have a screenshot on screen kind of explaining this. And what loadouts you'll be able to get from the NPCs. But I think of this somewhat similar to like the mastery quests, I believe they were called last season, where you had to do challenges to be able to purchase certain items or purchase better items from NPCs. We're basically getting that, but for the Black Market, and being able to purchase like select things or get certain benefits. And as I said, to my understanding, right now, stage 1 is a community quest. Everybody all at once contributes to that. And then after the community quest is finished, the rest of the progression will be on you as an individual. So definitely seems like ranking up those community quests will be worthwhile, and something, or ranking up those keycard quests will be something that you want to do to unlock all the perks at the Black Market. And once the community quest is completed and we're able to get the exotic weapons, I think that will definitely change the game a good amount and impact, how the meta plays out. So those are the main changes for this update. The new shotguns, the rocket drill, and the community quest being added to get the exotic weapons. There was also golden llamas added in this update, and what the golden llama had inside of it was ammo, 1,000 gold, 4 golden chug splashes, and then there's also a chance you get a dill bit out of these. I only had that once, that I got a dill bit. The other times I got, that other stuff I outlined every single time. And I did get that other stuff when I got a dill bit. So it's like a chance at a dill bit, 1,000 gold ammo. It's fine. To me, the golden llama really isn't that game changing. I would like to have the splashes, but it's not like my ultimate priority. I would assume in build mode you get material out of here, like how the llamas were in the past, but I didn't play builds at all today. Also, some of the items in the Black Markets did kind of get changed around, and the price was increased. So prior to today's update, 2 shockwaves cost 50 gold. It now costs 150 gold for 2 shockwaves. And then the golden items in the Black Markets are now 800. I believe the purple items are still 600. So prior to the update, I believe purple and gold were both just 600. Now gold is a bit more expensive. Kind of makes sense. A lot of people are unhappy about this, but personally, I think it is incredibly easy to get gold this season, and it really shouldn't be a burden to you at all. Making shockwaves go from 50 to 150 price, like in the grand scheme of things, with how easy it is to get gold this season, I don't really think affects anything at all. And it kind of makes sense. I think we need to pick up bars for that community quest. So, you know, making people spend gold more, that way they have room to pick up bars, should result in more players progressing towards that community quest, I would assume. Siphon was added in ranked today. Last year, they did siphon trials and tested several different versions of siphon in ranked, and then chose to add 75 white health over time as the option for siphon in tournaments. And now that is what will happen in ranked mode. So if you're 25 health and you eliminate somebody, you will get back to 100 HP from that siphon over time. It's not immediately. It kind of has to tick up like how a slurp juice does over time, but you get white health only. It doesn't contribute to shield, and it's not immediate. This is a good thing, but definitely less exciting or less interesting than the versions of siphon we've had in the past. And then also the getaway LTM was added in today's update. I didn't get a chance to play this today, but if it works how it did in the past versions of this LTM, there's basically safes on the map that you have to open to get a llama. I'm not sure if it's still a llama this season or if it's something else, but you get something out of the safe and then you have to take it to the extraction point. And if you take it to the extraction point, you win. And I believe there's several winners per game. If you want to play it, you know, and have a good time and you enjoy playing it, that's awesome. Just LTMs typically don't appeal to me as much. And so I just ended up not playing that, you know, in today's update. But that is going to be it for this video. I think this update was very good. I'm surprised they added 2 new shotguns in the same update and the rocket drill. I feel like there's a decent amount of content even without the exotics. But when the exotics end up coming after the community quest is completed, there's going to be a lot of change, I think, coming from that. But let me know what you guys think down in the comments below. If you found this to be helpful, informative, interesting, remember to give it a like, subscribe if you'd like to see more, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Thanks for watching.